We can now see the President shaking the hands of men who I can only assume are the detainees. Let's just take a listen. Connor, I hope you're still hearing me. Are you able to see the same images now of the men being motioned to by the President to descend the aircraft stairs?
Yes, I can, Kirsten. It's an incredible moment. You can see the President and the First Lady there welcoming the three men back onto North American soil, and you could get a sense of the emotion that it meant to them with the cheering in the background and the raising of the peace signal. And they're now off the stairs and back down onto US soil and meeting Mike Pompeo and others who are on hand to greet them right as the clock hits 3 a.m. here in Washington, Kirsten.
And by all intents and purposes, they certainly seem to be looking quite well. Of course, it is difficult to tell from here, but they do look to be in good condition.
Yes, and I can only compare it to the dramatic images we saw last year with Otto Warmbier and the state that he arrived in. It certainly seems that these three men have been much better treated, and they're walking and not requiring assistance to get to the waiting hospital vehicle that's going to take them away for further assessment. And despite the long trip from Korea, they seem like they're in great spirits and absolutely thrilled to be home, though I'm sure we'll hear more in the days to come.
We might just take another listen in here to see if we can capture anything that anyone is saying.
This is a great honor. Hopefully everything is going to work out at the highest level. We want to thank Jong-un, who really was excellent to three incredible people. They are really three incredible people. And the fact that we were able to get them out so soon was really a tribute to a lot of things, including a certain process that's taking place right now. And that process is very important. So we will see what happens. We have a meeting scheduled in a very short period of time. You'll be hearing about it soon. We have the location set, and we will see if we can do something that people did not think was going to happen for many, many years, and a lot of bad things could have happened in between. So I just want to say this is a special night for these three really great people, and congratulations on being in this country.
How does it feel to be home?
How does it feel to be home? How are you treated, sir? How are you treated?
And we are very, very happy. 어떻게 대우를 받았습니까? 북한에서 어떻게 대우받았습니까?
How were you treated? You have to give them the answer.
어떻게 대우받았어요? 북한에서?
여러 가지 대우를 받은 것은 있습니다만은 첫째 노동을 많이 했고 또 병이 났을 때 또 치료도 좀 받았습니다.
Yes, we were treated in many different ways. For me, I had to do a lot of labor, but when I got sick, I was also treated by them.
My proudest achievement will be, this is a part of it, but will be when we denuclearize that entire peninsula. This is what people have been waiting for a long time. Nobody thought we could be on this track in terms of speed. So I'm very honored to have helped the three folks. They're great people. You know, I got to speak to them on the plane. These are great people. They've been through a lot, but it's a great honor. But the true honor is going to be if we have a victory in getting rid of nuclear weapons. No, not at all. We very much appreciate that he allowed them to go before the meeting. It was sort of understood that we'd be able to get these three terrific people during the meeting and bring them home after the meeting. And he was nice in letting them go before the meeting. I mean, frankly, we didn't think this was going to happen, and it did. So you could say we're a little bit of... It was a very important thing to all of us to be able to get these three great people out. And I must tell you, I want to pay my warmest respects to the parents of Otto Warmbier, who is a great young man who really suffered. And his parents have become friends of ours. They are spectacular people, and I just want to pay my respects. I actually called them the other day, and Mike called them also, Mike Pence. And they are really incredible people. I think our Secretary of State, despite the fact that the New York Times said he was missing, he was in North Korea, but I think our Secretary of State has done a fantastic job. Mike, did you know that you were missing? They couldn't find you. They couldn't find him. They couldn't find him because he was in North Korea. You know, it's funny. I don't want to comment on whether or not I spoke to him. Well, we're starting off on a new footing. This is a wonderful thing that he released the folks early. That was a big thing, very important to me. And I really think we have a very good chance of doing something very meaningful. And if anybody would have said that 5 years ago, 10 years ago, even a year ago, you would have said that's not possible. So I will say this, a lot of very good things have happened. Say it. I really think he wants to do something. I think he did this because I really think he wants to do something and bring that country into the real world. I really believe that, John, and I think that we're going to have a success. I think this will be a very big success. It's never been taken this far. There's never been a relationship like this, and we're starting from here. But I really think a lot of progress has been made, and we'll see what happens. We're talking about a few weeks. I guess many of you will be with us, but some great things can happen, and that's what we hope. So I want to thank you all. It's very early in the morning. I think you probably broke the all-time in history television rating for 3 o'clock in the morning, that I would say. But I want to just congratulate. These are three great people, and congratulations.